All right, guys, this is our water buffalo here. This here allows us to efficiently run big commercial jobs. We're currently doing a job at a truck transfer station, and for the past month or so, we've run about 80,000 gallons through this tank. We fill this up at the fire hydrant, we drive it to the truck, we fill it up. We've been using this gas can to keep this engine here fed. And also what we do is, we hit this. We have this here so we connect this to the big truck. I don't have to get off the lift or stop surface cleaning to start this motor up to feed the main spray rig. Now, a lot of you want to replace the fuel tank with a larger tank. And in the past, we had to go ahead and drill and tap into the valve cover and, mount the fuel pump. We got this kit now. It pretty much does everything for you. This is what it consists of, okay? The trick is, the main key of this is this right here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take off the oil cap that you don't use to add oil or drain oil to. This one here is tucked away over here behind our remote. That's what you're gonna screw into to get the pulse from the crankcase. The pressurized crankcase pulses, and that's what's gonna run this fuel pump, okay? I'm gonna show you how it works. Now this here plate will adapt to most of the one-cylinder engines, okay? You might need a little bit of fabrication, but we have it down pat where it'll fit most of them, all right? First thing, you gotta take off the fuel tank. I'm not gonna show you how to do that. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's usually one bolt here and two nuts in the back. You're gonna go ahead and figure which of these holes work best for you. And then this thing here will flap around a little bit. Right here on this bracket, there was a self-tapper hole. We drilled a hole in this plate after putting it on. We marked it, drilled a hole in this plate, and then went ahead and ran the self-tapper in. Okay, that will differ between years and makes and models of this. You're gonna have to, that's the only real fabrication you're gonna have to do is find a way to secure this part of the plate, all right? Then on this particular model, we ran the fuel line just like here, like this here in a bow. Comes right down to here. So it's totally far away from here. All right, doesn't interfere. This line here, we trim the access so it goes into the plug right down there. And that's it. And then you run this one to your fuel tank. This here I just have for test purposes. But we have a Boyd tank we're mounting over there. And that's it, guys. I mean, this is a real simple way to delete your fuel tank. Selling these for $199. That includes shipping. And this is what you get. What I suggest first, though, is make sure this thread is the same as your drain plug. Majority of them all Briggs, Honda. I don't know about Predator, but they're mostly the same. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get this kit right here. Comes to the bolts. And like I said, when we put this on, we had to drill a little hole in here and run that self-tapper. So you're going to get this kit here and then the self-tapper. But yeah, that's your fuel tank delete. No modifications to the engine at all. This will unbolt, put your drain plug back in, and you put your other gas tank back on, and you're back to normal. But like I said, not too, really not a lot of fabrication. You're not changing anything on the motor itself, the valve cover, nothing like that. And yeah, you're good to go. All right, guys. Like I said, $199, that includes shipping. Give it a shot.